Hey everybody, it's Cooper here, and welcome back to another pickup video. Right now, I'm going to insert the clips like I normally do, showing you guys some of the plushes and figures and stuff like that. So I'll insert those right here. I got some pretty cool stuff this time around. Some cool plushes here. Little Mario Game Boy game there. Keychain thing. And then lots of really cool figures. These Pokemon ones. Prototype Wind Waker Link. Metroid amiibos. So, pretty cool stuff. Alright, so now that those are out of the way, I have a few more items that I wanted to show you guys that aren't video games. So, first is this little Game Boy 3-pack of cases to carry like Game Boy Advance cartridges. This is an official Nintendo product, and this is brand new. I thought these were pretty cool, and I found these at the Goodwill outlet. So this little sealed pack here cost me about 25 cents. From a garage sale for, I think this was like $1 or 50 cents or something, I got an Easy Flash 2 for the Game Boy, and this is basically a little card, or a little cartridge that you can plug into your computer with, well, it just fell, but with this here and the little USB cable, you plug it into your computer, you load ROMs onto it, and then you can play them on your Game Boy Advance, and if it will ever focus. There it is. Looks like there's different sizes. And this is the 256 megabyte version. It's marked on the side there. And this is the Easy Flash 2, so there's multiple different versions, but I thought this was pretty cool to find. You can't buy these on eBay because it's a form of piracy to use them, but I thought that was pretty cool, and it was like 50 cents at a garage sale. Then, for my birthday, my good friend Kevin actually baked a cake for me, and he gave me the cake as well as the pan he used to make the cake, which is kind of weird until you see what it is. And this is the Super Mario Brothers cake pan. And this is the original paper that comes with it, which is really cool. So this is what it looks like. I'll insert a clip or a picture right here to show you guys what the cake actually looked like. I posted this picture on my Instagram page. If you're not following me on Instagram, please check out a link in the description to that. Make sure you guys follow me. I post previews of my pickups way before a video ever gets made. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, check it out. So, moving on, I have a few Nintendo Switch accessories here. This first one I found at a Goodwill for $6.99, and this is the Joy-Con Comfort Grip. There's the price up there, $7. It is clearly open, the box is all ripped up and everything, but I thought for $7, you know, why not? And then my girlfriend gave me a Toys R Us gift card as part of my birthday gifts, and so I used some of that to purchase these. I got a Hori brand play stand for the Switch, which is pretty cool, and then also the Joy-Con wheel set of 2. And then I have a big boxed item here. This is Guitar Hero 3 for the PS2, and this is the Target exclusive bundle, which comes with 2 white guitars, which is pretty cool. This was $12.99 at a regular Goodwill, and I have so many different Guitar Hero bundles for the PlayStation 2, and I have Guitar Hero 3, but I only had the single guitar version, so now this is the double pack here. So, another one added to the collection. Also, another big box game is LEGO Dimensions Starter Pack for the Wii U. I picked this up off of a local, not a local, but a retro gaming Facebook group, and I think this is either 20 or 25 with free shipping, and they still go for 45 bucks on eBay, so I was glad to get that. It does have some damage, some creases, and it's pushed in on the back a little bit, but I'm not too worried about that, and it is still sealed. And then I'm going to insert another picture here because I picked up the Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle game. I got a regular copy of the game, I got the collector's edition of the game, and I got all of the figures and the Best Buy exclusive hat. So I pretty much got everything you can for the game, and I decided to leave the collector's edition sealed because I got a regular copy of the game to play. I played many hours and I really enjoyed the game so far. I can't wait to jump back into it. So now, moving on to just games and some systems from this point on. Got a couple 360 ones, nothing too special here. They came from random places. And then I'm going to show you guys the Wii games. I'm going to show you the filler titles in a big stack, and then I'll go through the better games individually. So here are the filler titles I picked up. 2 of these ones in here are sealed. just the Just Dance ones, I believe. But those came from Goodwill, Outlet, and stuff, so about 25 cents each or so. And then here are the better Wii titles. So I picked up a disc copy of Wii Fit for $3.99, and you guys might be wondering, why would you pay $4 for a game you can get at GameStop for 89 cents? But if you turn it over, this is a Nintendo replacement disc for the game, and this sticker is sealing it here, so this is technically a sealed copy, but this is a Nintendo replacement disc, so I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I can only assume that someone bought the game and maybe it was defective or something happened and they had some sort of warranty on it through Nintendo, and so Nintendo sent them this disc in the mail as a replacement, and whoever got it never opened it and it ended up at Goodwill. So I thought for $4 that was pretty cool. I can't find any on eBay, so I don't know if it really has any value at all, but I thought that it was kind of an odd little piece and a cool item to add to the collection. Then, directly from Nintendo's website, I picked up 3 more Nintendo refurbished games here, basically. So these are all technically sealed. 2 of them are sticker sealed, the other one is actually fully sealed. So the first one is New Super Mario Bros. Wii. It's got a sticker to seal it right there, and as you can see, it says it's a refurbished product. And that is actually printed on the cover art. That's not a sticker. Some of them are stickers, but this one is not. And so, cool, just little random variant added to the collection. Another sticker sealed one, and this one actually has the sticker on the front, not printed, is Skyward Sword. So there's the refurbished sticker on there. And this one was actually like $10 or $15, which is much cheaper than a regular copy even goes for on eBay. So if you want a copy of that game, that's the way to do it. And then the last one, which is actually fully sealed and has the printed refurbished cover, is Wii Sports. So pretty cool variants there. Not many people are interested in collecting variants like that, but I am, and they were like $10 each, so can't really turn those down. And then I got 2 pretty uncommon, semi-rare Wii games here, and I got these in a trade over a Facebook group, and this was so long ago now that I don't even remember what I traded for them, but I picked up Fritz Chess, which is a pretty hard to find game, as well as My Horse and Me Riding for Gold. Another very hard to find game. If you ever see these, grab them. I think they go for between like $50 to $100, somewhere in that price range. Next up are some Wii U games, and there's only 5 of them here, so I'm not gonna show them to you in a stack, but these are all just games I didn't have. So I got Minecraft Story Mode. I had a sealed copy, didn't have an opened one. And then another refurbished game here that I picked up from Nintendo's website, and that is Pikmin 3 for $15. Also, another refurbished one is Wind Waker HD. So pretty cool variants. And the other 2 are SpongeBob SquarePants Plankton's Robotic Revenge and Lego Jurassic World, which is sealed. I got this along with the Switch accessories from Toys R Us with that gift card from my girlfriend. So nice additions there. I'm getting very close to completing the Wii U set. Next up are 3DS games. Another refurbished one here is Ocarina of Time 3D. Another cool variant. And then, of course, I picked up the Metroid Samus Returns Special Edition here. I haven't opened this one yet, but I probably will at some point. And then onto original DS games. I got 5 fillers here that came from Craigslist deals or from the outlet. And then one decent title is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time, which is one of the last Pokemon games I was still missing. There's a couple more, but I'm getting pretty close to having all the DS ones. Then I have 2 GameCube games which came from a local Craigslist deal. They're both Harvest Moon. I have A Wonderful Life and Another Wonderful Life. And I ended up getting these for free in the end because they came with other stuff that I bought to sell. And so I'll make a little bit of money, and I got these 2 games for free to keep for my collection, which is always very cool. Then on to Xbox games, all filler titles here, but the top 2 are factory sealed. And these came from various places, mostly from the Goodwill outlet, some of them from Craigslist deals. And then onto PlayStation 2 filler titles. I have the top 4 are factory sealed here. I don't find sealed PS2 games that often, so it's cool that I was able to find 4 within like the past month. A lot of them coming from Goodwill, which is always very cool. I actually did a video about finding factory sealed video games at thrift stores. You can go back on my channel and check that one out, but a lot of people were very surprised that I find so many sealed games at Goodwill, but you just have to be persistent and keep going, and I find them all the time. So onto the better PS2 titles. I got the iToy Anti-Grav iToy Camera Bundle here. I got this for free from a local video game store. I spent over a certain amount of money, so I got to pick a free item off of this shelf, and so this is the item that I picked. Didn't have that bundle. Then I got Super Bust-A-Move 2. I got this from the Goodwill outlet, so this cost me 25 cents. There's the manual back there. This is just a little advertisement. And then I got Silent Hill Origins, and I'm pretty sure this came from a Craigslist deal. It's kind of hard to remember because I pick up so much stuff, and it's been like a month since I filmed one of these. The last one here, though, is probably one of the rarest games. I think the second rarest game in this entire video, and this is the rarest PlayStation 2 game as far as I know, and that is Rule of Rose. And I've been on the lookout for this game for a very, very long time, and the only downside is that there's no instructions. So if you have a manual for this game, please let me know. I really want to get this one complete. But luckily, I got this through a Craigslist deal, and I paid like $2 for this, which is just insane. This game goes for like $200 on eBay, so very, very glad to find that for only a couple bucks through a local Craigslist deal. That's always like the best feeling when you can find rare stuff like that. So on to PS1 games. Same thing with these. They're coming mostly from Goodwill. Hopefully it'll focus on them there. There we go. Some decent titles, but mostly just filler. A lot of sports games. About 25 cents each on those. Then the two better titles I got. I picked up Parasite Eve, and this is a condition upgrade for me. I don't know where I got the first one. I don't even remember where I found that, but it is a condition upgrade. And then Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. My girlfriend actually gave this to me for my birthday, which is pretty cool. She was looking for the N64 version of the game, and this one popped up, and she decided to grab this one because we didn't have it yet, so very cool, and thank you to her. Next up are some PSP UMD videos. These are like the movies. I got a little stack here. Nothing special. And then a couple PSP games that are actually decent. I don't pick up too many PSP games, so it's cool when I can get some good ones. I found Capcom Classics Collection Remixed at Goodwill for 25 cents, as well as Half Minute Hero from the same Goodwill on the same day for the same price. And then from a garage sale for $5.81, because that's all I had in my pocket, I got a factory sealed copy of Dissidia Final Fantasy, which is sealed with the soundtrack on the back of it. They were asking $10. I said, would you take $5.81, because that's all I had left in my pocket, and they said sure, so got that. Very, very cool. I didn't know that this ever came with a soundtrack. It came in a little sealed package like this, so that was very cool to find. And then next up, I have one Atari 2600 game, and that is Frogger. This one came through a Craigslist deal. There's the manual, and then the cartridge is in there. I ended up paying nothing for this one in the end. And then two Intellivision games. These came from a local game store. And these kind of ended up being free in the end as well. But I got Advanced Dungeons and Dragons and
B-17 Bomber! B-17 Bomber! B-17 Bomber! B-17 Bomber!
And then some Sega stuff here. I got 4 Dreamcast games. Kind of just filler titles, but since there's only 4, I'll show you. NCAA College Football 2K2, Test Drive V Rally, Hydro Thunder, and Centipede. Those all came from the outlet, so they were 25 cents each. And then I also picked up NHL All-Star Hockey for the Sega Saturn. This one came through a Craigslist deal, but ended up being free. And then I got this cartridge from somewhere, I'm not sure. I had it stored in a box of stuff to take to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo to sell, and then I realized that I actually had the box and the manual for it in storage because I was going through just like sorting them, and I remembered seeing it. So when I saw the cartridge again, I was like, huh, I'm pretty sure I have that case and manual. So I went and checked, and I did, and I put it together, and now I have a complete copy of Ranger X for the Sega Genesis, which is not a cheap game to get complete. It's like $50 or something, and I don't really remember where I got the cartridge. It was probably through a Craigslist deal, because I don't really find Sega stuff at Goodwill too often, but got a complete copy of that one now. And I really don't remember where I got the case and manual. I've had it for probably a year and a half now, but very cool to get that complete. And now we're moving on to the good Nintendo stuff here. So first up are a bunch of Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance, either boxes and manuals or complete in-box games. And these come from someone who I used to buy stuff from a while ago, and if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you'll probably recognize the name, but his little selling business, he called it Tiger Town Games. And he contacted me and asked if I was interested in these. He gave me a price, I agreed, and he shipped them. So, got some cool stuff here. I believe this first one here is a condition upgrade, and that is Dr. Mario and Puzzle League for the Game Boy Advance. And like I said, some of them don't have cartridges, some of them do. I don't remember which ones, so if you wanna really know, you can check out my website. I've got a spreadsheet. All-Star Baseball 2003 for the Game Boy Advance, Star Wars Trilogy, and then actually some of these came from the local game store where I got the iToy Anti-Grav for free. So we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Battle Nexus. This one doesn't have a cartridge. I bought the box and the manual for like $7 from the retro store. And then Tom and Jerry Infernal Escape. That was also from the store with no cartridge. Also Tom and Jerry The Magic Ring with no cartridge. Then NHL Hits 2003. Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones. NFL Blitz 2002. Namco Museum, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Mrs. Pac-Man Special Color Edition for the Game Boy Color, Hexite for the Game Boy Color, that was from the store I believe, and then from Tiger Town Games, a factory sealed copy of F-Zero GP Legend. This is in pretty good condition. It's a cheap title to get sealed, but I think it might be cool to get this one graded. So I might send that off with my next batch of stuff to VGA. Then, for free from a friend of mine, he gave me the box and all the inserts and stuff for a Wii U system. And this is the one that comes, this is the Mario and Luigi bundle. Comes with the new Super Mario Bros. U and new Super Luigi U. I don't have a system to put in here yet, but I didn't have this box version, so that was very cool of him to give me that for free. And then, of course, I picked up a Super Nintendo Classic. I was lucky enough to get a pre-order online with Best Buy when those were up. So I got that in the mail on the day of release. I haven't opened it, and I don't really have any plans to. I have most of the games already. If I desire to play them. The only one I don't have, looking at here on the back, is the Star Fox 2. So, yeah. Glad to get that, though. I still didn't get an NES Classic, so I was glad to hear that they announced that they're going to be making some more of those probably next summer, so I'm hoping I can grab one then. Then, through another Craigslist deal, I picked up a kind of brand new Nintendo 2DS with Mario Kart 7, but this is a refurbished product. Just like the games that I picked up from Nintendo's website, you can also buy this from Nintendo's website, or you can buy it on eBay from Nintendo's eBay account, but it is still sticker sealed here and here, so it's refurbished, but it hasn't been opened after leaving Nintendo. So I thought that was pretty cool. I got this for $25 through a Craigslist deal, so I really couldn't pass that up. That was a great price. Then I got a cartridge of Rayman 2: The Great Escape. I already had the box, and I think I have the manual as well, so I just needed a cartridge to complete that, and I got that, I don't remember where, but it was cheap, so I have that one complete now. And then I picked up 2 manuals from the retro store to complete boxes that I had. And so for $1, I got the manual for The Hunt for Red October, I'm pretty sure I picked up the box from that store last time I was there for like $2. So, got the manual now for $1. I think I still need a cartridge though. And then I was missing a manual for this game, and they actually had one for $4. It's not in the best shape. It has a crease across the front, but for $4, I got the manual for the Ren and Stimpy Show Vidiots. There's a crease like right up here, going across like that. And it's got the poster too. So, very awesome. Now I have that game complete. And then I have 4 games left here. I got one N64 game, which is another gift from my girlfriend for my birthday. She got me a complete copy of Excite Bike 64 in very nice condition. Very happy to get that one. And then from Amazon, I picked up a brand new copy of Unholy Knight, which is a newly released Super Nintendo game, which from what I've heard does not have great reviews. It's a fighting game. I watched Gamester81's review on it. I don't really have any plans to open this, although it doesn't come sealed. It just, it's new, but it doesn't come sealed. And then I also picked up Roadrunner's Death Valley Rally, and I believe this is just the box, if not just the box and manual, but there's definitely no cartridge. And I do not remember where I got this one, actually. It probably came from the Retro store, though, because they sell boxes and manuals there separately from the cartridges, and they're pretty cheap, so grabbed that one. And then the last game here came from a different local retro video game store, and the owner there doesn't use price charts to do any pricing. He just goes by eBay. And luckily for me, this game, there were no complete copies currently on eBay or sold. No completed listings either, so he basically had to make up a price off the top of his head, and the cartridge goes for about $35. So he kind of like doubled that and then added a little bit more. He told me $80, and I snapped it up really quickly. And this is a complete mint condition copy of Ultima Runes of Virtue 2 for the original Game Boy. And so I paid $80 for this, and if you guys aren't aware, this game goes for about $250 complete in box. And with this one being very minty, this could probably be closer to like $300 if I were to sell it, although it's not for sale. This will be going into my collection, of course, but original Game Boy boxes are much more expensive than the actual cartridges are in most cases, especially for the rare games. And $35 for a Game Boy cartridge is already pretty expensive, so this game is fairly rare on its own, so the box is that much more rare. And so for $80, that was a steal, and I couldn't believe it. And luckily for me, he doesn't use price charting, so he had no idea what to actually price it at. So $80 for that. That is a gem and a great addition to my collection. So guys, that's going to be it. Thank you to anyone who stuck through this one. Hopefully it's shorter than my normal pickup videos. I know it's still probably pretty long, but hopefully it's shorter than most of them are. If you guys haven't seen, I uploaded a video showing the Vancouver Toy Show and then showing some really, really awesome pickups that I got from that. So check that out. And I have a very, 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 very special video coming. So you guys are not going to want to miss that one. And just be on the lookout for that. You'll know it when it gets uploaded. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please make sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more retro gaming content. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.